So Cronos is receiving a ton of backlash. Kris from crypto.com has announced a token reserve using CRO, and the details of this has the community really bunting heads over this. This is not something the community wants to see, and we're going to talk about what this includes in this video. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and follow me on X as well if you are watching over there. And let's get into what this is about. So Cronos proposes reversing a token burn, sparking investor backlash. I'm going to tell you guys up front, I am not for this. This is absolutely crazy, and we'll talk about why. I'll give you my opinion after we kind of go through the details here. So, Cronos is considering restoring 70 billion CRO tokens that were previously burned, effectively reversing a major reduction in supply that took place back in 2021. I remember this burn. I was a CRO holder at this time, and what the community wants to see is more burns like this. They don't want you. This just blows my mind that they're even considering this. But anyway, the proposal announced on March 3rd aims to return CRO's total supply to its original 100 billion, with the reissued tokens placed in a Cronos strategic reserve. They claim that this is essential for long-term success of CRO, and it's going to increase into institutional adoption and expand utility. So they're planning on also launching an ETF to offer regulated investment exposure. That's fine, but what the hell? You do not reverse a burn. When you take tokens out of circulation, they're supposed to be gone forever. This is just something that I just can't even fathom that they would even consider. The reserve is set to fund artificial intelligence-driven projects, developer grants, and decentralized applications. And it's going to follow a controlled vesting schedule, releasing tokens gradually over a decade. Now, there is a ton of controversy right now among CRO investors. People that are holding CRO tokens are wanting more utility. They're wanting more burns. They're not wanting burnt tokens to come back. This is insanity. Reviving burn tokens contradicts the principle of permanent supply reduction in the first place. Now, this I just can't even tell you guys how crazy this seems to me. So let's jump over. We're going to take a look at this. Cronos allocates $5 billion stockpile to make America the world capital of crypto. I'm like, what? What does that even mean? What's that include? I'm not going to be bullish on something if I don't know the details. So there's a few people who are like, all right, let's go CRO. And initially I was like, okay, good. Like, what are we going to see here? And then, yeah, so normally we'd be very bullish on something like that. However, this is basically what their proposal is. Restore Cronos' burnt tokens. I'm sorry, guys, but I am not for this. It's subject to a 5-year lockup. I don't even care. I don't care. Why are you making it inflationary? It's supposed to be deflationary when you start burning tokens. And why can't you use some of the transaction fees that come from the crypto.com platform? Why does this have to be, taking tokens basically and putting them back into circulations? It's absolutely insanity to me. So this is basically what's going on right now. The community is not reacting very fondly to this news. Obviously, the crypto market's going down as well. However, soon as people realize what this fund included, a lot of people were not very happy about this. We can see here, this is basically what's going on here on X. This is like a community type. It puts all the news together or whatever. So this is kind of, I'll show you guys right here. So when I click on Explore, because I'm interested in CRO and I talk about CRO and I talk about crypto, I get these stories that are for me. So I get the proposal here and it kind of talks about what it is. This is where Kris had announced it. And then we've got CRO, the announcement here from Cronos. But then we've got a ton of people here that are like, did Cronos just become the Federal Reserve, printing CRO out of thin air? A burn is a burn. I agree with that. A burn is a burn. You should not be reinstating burn tokens. This is just stupid. We have validators that are actually coming out and saying that they're voting no to unburn and allocate 70 billion CRO tokens to the CRO strategic reserve. They are voting no. There's a ton of people that are actually voting no as well. So, I just don't understand. I don't understand the logic behind this. And this is this is that link I just clicked on. Jerry Chong had it up there with the validators, and they're like, no, Like, why would you do this? There's no clear fund allocation plan, weaker chain security, $6 billion. This proposal mints $6 billion worth of CRO. There's no solid justification for why this is needed. And there's a ton of unanswered questions. And he goes on to say about what he would like to see. And I 100% agree with him. And I really hope that all the validators and everybody who is invested in CRO and staking CRO does go on and vote for this. It's just insanity. I just can't imagine why they would even suggest this. Do better, guys. Kris, like, you guys need to come up with some better ways for CRO to grow. Add some utility. We need to have more frequent burns, not reintroducing burnt tokens. And, the value needs to come back to CRO holders. Like, we're just not seeing our any kind of return on our investments. It's the price just keeps going down and down and down. And I know the market has not been favorable. However, what have you guys been doing with CRO lately? Like, it's really not doing anything right now. And I'm starting to get a little bit peeved and a little bit worried about being a CRO investor. However, my tokens are still staked and locked up. I have the Cronos, the crypto.com card, and I'm going to keep my tokens locked up for a period of time. And I'm just going to kind of reevaluate things as we get through this supposedly bull market. It's been a little bit rocky. However, once we get through things, I'm going to, reevaluate a lot of my positions in crypto. And if CRO doesn't start to add value, then it's going to be one that I'm going to have to either reduce or get rid of. And I'm sorry, I'm a very big believer of crypto.com. Crypto.com processes my withdrawals insanely fast. Like, I'm talking in 2 minutes. They have been fantastic. They have been fantastic to use their platform. However, the value in CRO is just not there, and you guys need to do better. Need to do something to fix this, to reinstate the the support of the CRO holders. And really, that's what it comes down to. We're the ones supporting the token. We're the ones supporting the platform. Support us. So that's what I got for you guys in this video. I know I'm a little bit heated, but this is I have a lot of money invested in a CRO, and I'm not in favor of this proposal. That's what I got for you guys. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.